If you're looking to buy or sell your home this year, there are some market trends that you should be aware of. Real estate agent and expert Ronald Stigger is here to explain, to see what's trending in 2019. Now, we were just talking about the difference between buyers and sellers and how some of that might be changing this coming year.
So studies are showing that we're headed toward more of a balanced market, which is great for buyers. Buyers have been extremely frustrated, and with us going toward a more balanced market, like you said, it may help the buyers not be as stressed out.
Okay, so will some of those market changes in 2019 actually help you if you are a buyer, and why?
Well, sure, it's going to help us as buyers because we'll have the opportunity to maybe have some different options. For example, the market for sellers has been like a kid in a candy store with a pocket full of money. They're getting whatever they want.
Yeah.
And it's tough.
It is
so
tough.
They're getting multiple offers, and the buyers are just having to accept the home as is to even compete. And the sellers are getting the best price.
Okay, so if we are looking to buy a home, maybe for the first time in 2019, what are some tips we should be aware of?
You know, the best tips that I can give to a buyer is to assemble a great team, okay? Buyers need to know that they don't pay for commission. That being said, you need to hire a qualified real estate expert that has your best interest. Mm-hmm. Also, interview lenders. Lenders are really there to help us. They don't make any money unless they lend money, right? Mm-hmm. So find someone who's educated in that field. That there's a ton of grant money in Missouri and in Kansas, a lot in Missouri. So find the lenders that are giving that, and most importantly, I know that we all love our Uncle Bobby, you know, who's built a couple of sheds in the backyard, but hire a home inspector that knows the codes and the guidelines to these homes. They see it every day. We need to have that information.
Well, I think I'd love for Uncle Bobby just to, do a foundation check.
Bring
or
Uncle Bobby,
like that, but we'll bring in the pros, right?
Bring Uncle Bobby. He's fine,
yeah.
But hire you a home inspector who knows the codes and guidelines for today.
And when it comes to a community, how do we know if it's going to be right for us or at the point our family's at?
You know, that's a great question. I tell all my clients, it's really, really important for you to get out into that community. So before we actually start investing into, looking all over in the Kansas City area, find a community that you love. Where do you go to church? Where are you spending your money? What grocery stores are you going to be comfortable shopping in? For me, is there Starbucks nearby? Because I got to have my coffee, right?
Need my caffeine boost. Okay, and then just real quickly, how do we know if we've saved enough to get a home?
This is what I'm going to tell buyers. I would say anywhere from 8 to 9% is about what you need on the price of the home in order to purchase today. Mm-hmm. With us having such a strong seller's market, and we're headed toward a balanced market, but the market is still very strong in Kansas City. We are 14%, we have 14% less homes in the Kansas City area than we did this time last year. So it's going to take us a little time to make that recovery to be totally balanced. So I would say you want to make sure that you have your 3.5% down for your down payment. That's a fair number for your closing costs as well. And to be competitive, you need that as well. And then there's some other little costs that you're going to need.
Okay, Ronald, thank you so much for those tips. Bill?